Do you have problems with overeating? Tastes so good, hurts so bad? So today I've got a simple trick for you to stop overeating. It is a very subtle, very powerful form of self-respect, and I encourage everyone to practice it. Not feeling particularly joyful today because I did something pretty disrespectful to myself. Oh, my energy drops, I feel full, I feel gross, I feel heavy. So I'm gonna go for a walk and make some room. Okay, bye. Hello, lovelies. Nicole Boschman here, Joyful Nicole. Today I had too much breakfast because I love breakfast and I have this idea that I'm always really hungry in the mornings, which sometimes I am and sometimes I'm not. But because I've incorporated it as such a part of like how I feel a good day starts, I don't always listen to what I actually need. So, overeating, the simple trick I learned was actually from the one episode of Oprah I've ever seen. Don't have a clue which one. And she had a guest on who was talking about that when you get full, you sigh. So for me, that usually happens when my fork is about here. And I'm like, oh yeah. And then my body goes, and I'm like, oh, just let me get this one in. And put the fork down. Like, what the fork? Put it down. So the thing that hurts the worst for me when I blow past full is that I've disrespected my body. And it's like, I hurt, I'm uncomfortable, my energy drops, I feel like garbage, and I did it to myself. It's kind of like a food hangover. So, sighing. Now that you know, and this is what happened for me, is that as soon as I knew, I started to notice. Now that you know, watch for your full sigh. So fork halfway to your mouth, don't care where it is. I've actually even stopped mid-chew. I know that's kind of gross, but I was like really wanting to learn my boundaries. So when you get full, you'll sigh, walk away from the food. And what you're doing is learning your boundaries and practicing self-respect. And that is a subtle and powerful art. The more you practice self-respect, the more you're going to feel respected, the easier it's going to be to hold your boundaries with other people. So, simple thing, full sigh. That is my trick for stopping overeating. So, yeah, that's my message for today. Same goes though too for if you're hungry. Like, that's a need too. That's a limit too. You know, you get tank at full, tank at empty. So, when your tank's at empty, make sure you're giving it what it needs. So if you're not eating enough, check in with that too. It's about self-respect, y'all. And the more you practice it, the better you feel, the more joyful you feel. And then when you do overindulge, go for a walk. Super effective. Okay, bye lovelies.